Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're doing a timeless reading for you. So whenever this message finds you, that's when it was meant to find you. That being said, be discerning. Don't give your power away to tarot. If it doesn't fit, it just simply doesn't fit. Not all readings are meant for everybody. We're going to start with Oracle, asking the question, what is most beneficial for you to know? Then we'll move on to Tarot. And I'm going to do an extended. For those of you who like the longer videos, you'll have that option as a link in the description box below. But I want to give you as much as I possibly can, value-wise, in this next 10 to 15 minutes. So starting with Oracle, we're only taking the cards that flip out on their own. And the reason for that is I'm human and I have an ego, and I want to keep my damn ego out of this. So we let the tarot do all the talking. If the tarot actually, and Oracle, if the tarot flies out in reverse, I read them that way too and honor the way they flew out. So we start with this Oracle card from the Feather Messenger deck. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. And then we have pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have the savings to invest in your present and in your future. And I want to stress that a lot of us feel like we can't put aside money. Well, we don't, like, I'm putting it all towards bills and all that, you know, but even if it was literally 5 cents, you know, it's not how much you put away. It's that you put away something for yourself. It's the act of putting something away for yourself. It's an act of self-love. So even if it's not physical money or it's not some, you know, transferring money in your bank account, it's like, it's actually saving energy for yourself. That's how it can be interpreted as well. I'm going to give these tarot cards a shuffle. We're going to ask what's going to most benefit Sagittarius at the time of viewing this. If you'd like for me to pray for you, send you my good juju, it's my own personal spiritual practice, putting good out there into the world, say hi in the comment section or even leave an emoji. And that way I've got something that represents your energy that I can focus on. And I encourage all of you guys to do that for each other. Let's start out with the Four of Swords. What my Sagittarius need to know right now. I see the Empress card. A lot of yellow. That's a good sign. So I'm going to give you a general view of your tarot reading, the direction we're going, and then we'll unpack it in more detail. If you guys haven't yet, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you've been on my channel and you find that these readings are helpful. Become a friend. Four of Swords. This is going inward. You might even be getting a little bit quiet in the coming weeks or days. And this is in order to center yourself. And that might be because some of you guys are looking at a decision, or you have a sense that a decision is going to be coming soon. It's a great time to take a break, recharge. This is also connected to gratitude. So consider that this can be a time to write your gratitude list, take a look at your life. Withdraw from the world in a productive way, right? We have Knight of Wands. This is a messenger. All the knights are messengers. This one in particular is pretty fiery and usually offers something that requires action. Could be a proposal of some sort. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment. We have a lot of independence and really exciting energy in the center of your reading. This is like really abundant, and there's a sense of a new start attached to it. Nine of Pentacles talks about like feeling very financially independent, feeling very strong in your independence. It's like enjoying the fruits of your labor. It's a sense of self-sufficiency, and that feels really good, doesn't it? When you don't have to lean on somebody else. It's the sense that you can make yourself happy. And following that is Empress energy. And the Empress talks about something that could be underestimatedly small, that has the ability to grow so big into something abundant. So that could be our thought process, simply putting something aside for yourself, even if it's 5 cents or a little bit of energy. That could be anything, but it starts out unassumingly small, and this is growing. This could get very big for you. And then we have the Fool card. Look at all this yellow right in the center. The Fool talks about a fresh start, simply put. We have some wands in the end, and this is 9 of Wands, resilient, battle-worn, battle-torn, but not giving up. And we have this 6 of Wands upside down. So that'll be interesting to unpack, and I'm not going to do it yet. I'm not going to do that yet because I want to be a responsible little tarot reader and I need more information. So let's unpack these, you guys. 4 of Swords, please make it clear. Boom. Knight of Wands, please make it clear. All right, there's our Justice card. I was wondering if she'd come out. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Sliding on out is the Queen of Cups. Empress. I feel that you're growing more and more emotionally stable, emotionally in a good place. The Queen of Cups could represent somebody else, but it could also represent you. And I feel that you are going to be more compassionate towards yourself. You are literally going to embrace the Queen of Cups energy, which is very compassionate and nurturing and empathetic and creative, artistic, feeling, emotional, flowy. I think you're going to be embracing that. And you're going to be directing it towards yourself. And that is literally your fuel for this self-sufficient, independent person. I love that. 9 of Wands has a very strong feeling of that. 9 of Wands, what does this mean? I want to take that card. The Devil. Oh, you guys, I got it. I'm going to give you a little bit of shit after this. It's worth it though. 6 of Wands in reverse. What does this mean? It's the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys, I just have to say this. There's a cycle that tarot is calling you out on. And of course, if this doesn't resonate, you just throw it away. But it seems to be calling you out on a cycle of like, stop wasting your time with things that exhaust you, things and people that exhaust you. And it might be even a pattern or habit in your life. And you could have like such a good reason for actually throwing yourself into these things and towards these people. And it could be just cloaked in authenticity and integrity and good intentions. But it's exhausting you. It's taking away from your life force. It does not surprise me at all that your first cards, these oracle cards, were saying like, hey, save something for yourself. Pay yourself first. Put something aside for yourself. And it's so funny. The other one is find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. So the thing is when we throw ourselves into things that exhaust us, it's in turn, it's like the same coin. They're just two opposite sides of the same coin. You're not seeing that somebody else can carry that load. Well, what is that? That is support. So this is an opportunity. When you're seeing this video, you've stuck by me for 7 minutes and 43 seconds so far because something's resonating. And I think this is very much a big part of this reading of like, look around you and see the support. Others can carry a burden, but this exhaustion, it's keeping you from so much other good stuff. Now, I don't think it's going to keep you from it for very long because that's right in the center of your reading with turning towards yourself with empathy, grace, compassion, nurturing. Even if it's a creative, artistic endeavor that feeds you emotionally, you want to feed yourself emotionally. That's the direction you want to come at this. That's going to give you, that's almost going to have a ripple effect in your financial world and in your other relationships. It's even going to affect your money. But feeding yourself emotionally, turning towards yourself as if you are your own mother, and taking good care of yourself is going to have huge effects in growing your abundance because it follows with the Empress. And we unpacked the Empress. And you know what card came out? The freaking Chariot, dude. Look at all that yellow on top of yellow. Yellow, happiness, sunshine. This is a fast moving card and it talks about triumph. This is like, even if there's a pothole in the road, he's flying over it. The black and white Sphinx, they represent take the good with the bad. Nothing's going to stop you. It's confident in your success of growing this abundance. It really takes off for you. And that turning point is when you turn towards yourself and embrace yourself. Give yourself a break. Feed yourself emotionally. Nurture yourself because it's time to re-up your energy, right? To energize yourself. You have a fresh start. This is a really interesting note. The tarot says you have a fresh start waiting for you. And I have a feeling that it's not just in one direction because this is like a stone in the pond and the nurturing yourself is a stone in the pond and the ripple effects are going to affect everything. But here's the twist. The Ace of Cups upside down. You can't possibly start this journey if you are emotionally depleted. So we have, remember when I started your reading a while ago before I got off on that tangent? And we started with the Four of Swords, and I was talking about going inward. We started all of this with the Four of Swords, taking a break to recharge, possibly putting together your gratitude list, withdrawing from the world. So in that place, there's a beautiful transformation. The Emperor comes around in this sequence. So you're recharging, but you're coming out a really big butterfly with strong wings, basically. The Emperor is take charge energy, and it's like you come out of this hibernation, whether it's a day, a week, or months, just full of let's go energy, and you're in a position of power, basically. And you're not coming at your life and making decisions and operating from a place of insecurity or obligation. You're coming from a place of alignment. And this is the twist in this part of your reading. Ten of Swords. Something's going to end when you come out of that hibernation. When you are operating from the Emperor energy, something's coming to an end. No more, it's over, quick ending. Maybe there's some strong language. It's got to end. It is ending. Now, for some of you guys, the scenario is slightly different. It's almost like the ending is a response to you getting very real and aligned. You know how in life, sometimes when we're really honest with ourselves and we speak our truth or we act our truth, there are people who shock us by not accepting it. And in fact, they reject us or they get angry or end things drastically. For some of you guys, this is going to be that moment. And I want you to think on these two things. One, you're never wrong when you are coming from your truth. Okay. And that's what this hibernation is all about. You're never wrong. So even if it hurts, even if it's uncomfortable with this ending, you are on the right path. So be it. Too bad they can't come. The other thing I want to mention actually is a little bit outside this tarot reading, and it's really fascinating, and I want to talk to you about narcissism. There might be a narcissist in your midst. A great way to find out if somebody's a narcissist is simply put down a boundary. Say no. If they're not a narcissist, they're going to work with you. They're going to understand. They put boundaries down in their life, and maybe they're disappointed. Maybe that boundary makes them sad, but they're not going to blow up on you. They're not going to punish you. A narcissist will punish you. So I don't know why I need to tell you that, but I do. Knight of Wands, all this energy is also backed. And when I say energy, I'm talking about the bold action of moving forward in your life. You do have this momentum that builds after this hibernation period of time. And what is it building towards, right? It looks like you might even be getting messages around something that works out in your favor, something that maybe at one point felt unfair. You do maybe a little bit of grieving. You're starting to work through it. But I think that there is so much momentum going towards your abundance in your life and moving forward that you really have to prioritize that. And so you heal almost by way of action forward. Okay, it is now 13 minutes in. I want to mention one more thing before we go to the extended, because I want this video as it is to be of value for those who are not coming along to the extended. It's important that you know that in this pause where you are evaluating your life, or when you stand back and you're looking at things, you might get some flack, and the end circles right back into the beginning. I have that feeling it has something to do with that ending. I want to get one more card out on this. You put a lot of time and effort into something, whether it was a relationship, a work scenario, whatever it is, that you need to take this break and evaluate. In that period of time, don't be afraid of any kind of flack or negative responses you're getting. Remember your path. Remember to be centered, right? Because if you pay attention to those bad reviews, so to speak, that's going to throw you off of your intuition. It's really important you stay on track, right? But we have the Ace of Pentacles waiting for you here. We have a gift, and this is not only self-worth, but it could even be financial. you know, the sky's the limit. But the Pentacles really talk about not only earthly, materialistic things like money and gifts and stuff, but it's also self-worth, okay? So this is a time for centeredness, listening to your inner guides, your outer guides. And know this, that you are going towards self-sufficiency, independence, financial abundance, and a brand new start, as long as you can fuel up, right? And don't give into any haters. All right, we're gonna get advice in your extended. For those of you I leave here, thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing, becoming a friend. Take good care. Mwah. Bye.